Hey, Joe Bob Chamberman here. Welcome to Joe Bob Chamberman TV. Today we're going to be talking about the EcoFlow Delta Max 2000. This is not a review. I have not really used it enough to feel good about leaving a review. This is just an overview, what makes it different from the new Delta 2 Max, and why I chose EcoFlow over other available solar generators or power stations on the market. There are extensive reviews that put it through some pretty solid tests. This is not one of those. First, we'll go over the specs. I'm going to have to read because I can't memorize all the specs. It's a 2016 watt-hour capacity. It has 15 outlets in total, 6 2400 watt 120 volt AC outlets, 2 12 watt USB-A's, 2 18 watt fast charge USB-A's, 2 100 watt USB-C's, 1 12.6 volt 126 watt car charger, and 2 DC 5521 12.6 volt output. Just going off of the specs, we can tell that it's able to charge most of your common devices, laptops, cell phones, camera batteries, smaller things like that. But it can also do much bigger items. Refrigerators, TVs, desktop PCs, and it even has a feature on it called X Boost, which I think pumps it up to something like 3,000 watts or something crazy. That actually allows you to run a welder. Not for very long. You can run the welder, I think, for about an hour. So if you have some emergency welding you need to do that the need arises, this can handle that. Oh, and another thing, you can also attach multiple batteries to this, bringing your watt hours to over 4,000. Pretty impressive in my humble opinion. So now we know about output, but what about charging? What options does it have for charging the power station itself? Well, it has an 1800 watt X-Stream fast charge AC 15 amp 120 volt, 13 amp 800 watt solar charger, and a 12 volt / 24 volt 8 amp car charger. Now, according to EcoFlow and several hundred reviews, you're able to charge this thing within a matter of a couple or a few hours, but it does require you using the maximum charge available, either full 800 watt solar or 1800 watt AC to achieve this super fast charge time. And you're also able to combine different charging methods. You can plug it into the AC and you can plug it into solar panels. You can plug it into a gas powered generator and you can plug it into solar panels. So you can combine different types of charging depending upon what your needs are. Another cool feature that this comes with is that it has an app, and you can actually, when you charge it from the wall, you can actually adjust how much power you're using to charge the station. So if you don't want to use the full 1800 watts for charging, you can lower it down. I thought that was a pretty cool option. The EcoFlow does not come with a solar cable, so if you're like me and you want to use it for solar charging, you need to make sure you purchase the solar charging cable separately. It comes with all the other cables you need, but it does not come with the solar charging cable. Go figure. Flowing right along, battery info. Now this is where the Delta Max, the one I have, and then the newer one, the Delta 2 Max, this is where they have the biggest difference. Basically, it's their battery chemistry. The Delta Max 2000, the one I have, it has NCM cell chemistry. That is a type of lithium battery that uses 3 transition metal oxide, nickel, cobalt, and manganese, something like that. That's what the NCM, it's one of the most common batteries, I guess, rechargeable batteries out there. They use it a lot in a lot of electric vehicles. It's very common. It will give you, for the EcoFlow, an 800 cycle life. So that's basically how many times you can charge it before it's only up to like 80% capacity. So you can use it, recharge it, use it, recharge it, use it, recharge it, use it, recharge it 800 different times before it goes down to where you're only getting 80% battery capacity. Now, the new Delta 2, it has LFP battery chemistry, lithium ferrophosphate. What that does is it gives it a much longer lifespan. I think the new ones, the Delta 2s, they have like a 3,000 cycle life cycle. That's a huge jump from 800 to 3,000. You get much more lifespan out of the newer ones than you do these. The biggest difference between the two that I noticed was the battery chemistry, but that is a pretty big difference in my opinion. Moving right along, flowing right along. Now we're going to talk really quickly about the battery protection. I'm just going to go over a list of what kind of battery protections this has on it. Over voltage protection, overload protection, over temperature protection, low temperature protection, short circuit protection, low voltage protection, and over current different protections. So there is butt tons of battery protection. It seems like they've thought about everything that they could think of to keep those batteries safe. Another spec that's important, this thing does weigh 48 pounds. Now they advertise it as being, lightweight and able to be really mobile. And yeah, I could see that being the case, but it feels really heavy. I haven't actually put it on a scale, but I should. It's definitely not something I'd take hiking with me, that's for sure. Taking it to a campground, something like that, yeah, super easy. I would definitely not take this on something that I would be walking too far. This isn't the only solar generator I have. I bought a Jackery Explorer 240 a while back, and I love it. I used it for charging all my recording equipment, my batteries, my lights, everything like that. I have a 100-watt solar panel that I use to charge it. I just thought it was kind of cool. All this recording and all these videos I were making was almost using 100% solar power, except for the actual editing, because I do the editing on a computer. The Jackery 240 did great. I haven't had any problems with it. There are a couple of reasons I went ahead and went with EcoFlow this time, because I was looking at Jackery, but the EcoFlow had some things that the Jackery did not. The Delta series also had thousands of reviews, so I knew exactly what I was getting. Being able to attach multiple batteries was another thing I really liked about the EcoFlow. The Jackery does have options available that you can connect multiple batteries up. At the time when I was buying this, they didn't have as many options for the watt hours that I was looking for. The price was much cheaper. I also caught it on a sale. It was a much better price than what the Jackery would have cost me. That was the biggest reason really to me, was money at the time. Also, this is going to cover my power need, and that's basically really all it comes down to. Is this going to do what I need it to do out there when I'm on the road? The EcoFlow will definitely do that, no problem. We have come to the end of the EcoFlow Delta Max overview. Just wanted to share it with you folks. Like I said in the beginning of this channel, I wanted to share what I'm doing and what I'm getting with you guys. That's what this is for. Don't forget, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. That would be pretty cool. And also remember, be kind to each other out there. Very important. Just try to be kind. I know life can be frustrating and you want to take it out on people, but think about what you're saying before you say it. That's it. I'll see you guys next time. Joe Bob Chamberman out.